Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can play games and you can watch games and practice game design. Just today, man. Welcome back with Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, well, for what it's worth, this has been a long day of recording.
It has. It has. My brain's just all over the place.
Yeah, well, we both had the day off.
Yeah, right? Oogie Boogie's behind everything. Of course, Jack. Like, come on. Don't be naive.
You know, sometimes you just want to believe. Oh, I forgot about this part.
Yeah, this part's a long part of the game.
Well, especially if you fall.
Oh, yeah. Yup.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, speaking of falling, let's just not fall. I am so... When it comes to, like, not falling at things, it's like, that's not my intention. My intention is to fall.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's why you've become the anti-platformer of the channel.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I love platformers too. Here's the thing. I might not be good at them, but I enjoy them.
I really like 3D platformers. I know that people often quote 3D platformers as like it's impossible to do them right because there's no sense of physical space, which I half agree, but I don't know if I totally agree because I still think that they're a blast. Like Mario Odyssey is a great game. That's a 3D platformer.
That's a 3D platformer, and I'm
sure you don't have a perfect sense of like physical space in that game, but the controls become smooth enough to where it's pretty easy to work with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Now figure that's using modern technology and game physics, so like they probably had an easier time figuring that out. And in the early games of 3D platformers, it was rough.
Yeah, I was a mess and a half.
But like games like Banjo-Kazooie figured it out pretty well.
I was like, where's this other one? I was like, shoot. Do not want to be focused on that. Let's focus. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
You know what I think people think of when they think of bad 3D platformers?
What do you think?
Games like Duke Nukem.
Oh.
Where it's like you're in first person and it's also like kind of clunky and just really weird and awkward.
Yeah, right.
How do you jump on there? Oh, it just stays
I just can't jump, you know.
3D platformers.
Yeah, 3D platformers.
You can't use your tiny little bat wings?
There we go. Oh my god. Oh,
your head hit the thing.
No.
Well.
Hey.
It just stops. Wah-hey.
Wah-hey.
That's the Banjo-Kazooie noise. Wah-hey. We should really play that on the show at some point.
We've talked about it, especially after playing ukulele.
Oh, I fucking love Banjo-Kazooie, man.
Well, they're gonna say I fucking love ukulele, and I'm like, who are you?
I mean, I liked ukulele. It just wasn't polished.
Yeah, it had potential.
Like I said, it was made by like the B team of Rare.
Of Rare.
So, at least that's my assumption. Maybe they were just like tight on time, but either way, I just hope if there's a ukulele 2, they like shift priorities to like quality over quantity.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. They could really use that. Let's see.
I mean, a lot of games could use that for sure, though.
Like all of them. All of the games.
It's easy to fall into that trap with publishers, though. Like, even at FOSS for some of the projects that we've worked on, like, the publishers specifically ask that, you know, a mobile VR, like I said, until you fall down. But like we've had publishers that are like, a mobile VR experience has to be, you know, a 20-hour game.
No, it doesn't.
It's like that really hurt the design of some of the games.
That's a really broken thought.
Yeah. Well, and it's because publishers think of this in terms of how can we sell this game and what components can we use to like put that on the box to be like, contains X amount of hours of gameplay, has, you know, X, Y, and Z. And
right, so people will be like, oh, I'll definitely pay, you know, $30 for a 15-hour, 20-hour game. Right.
And it doesn't help that that's still actually something people actively look for. You know, you could have this super polished, amazing game that's only 2 hours long, and people would be like, that's not worth $20 to me.
Shoot.
And, you know, other people, it's like, that's worth like $50 to me. Why is this only $20? You know?
Yeah, right.
It's a weird transition that the industry and the consumer market is in.
It's super strange.
We say as we're playing a like 50-hour game. But you know.
Dude, this game could take you forever if you really wanted to. If you want to do everything.
I think How Long to Beat says this game takes like 35
hours, something like that, yeah.
I really like How Long to Beat. It's a good resource. I think I've said this on the show before.
You have.
It's just good, man.
They don't sponsor us.
Hey, we are looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
Now that we've breached 800 subscribers, what?
What? We're like people now.
It'll be even better when we hit 1,000 because we actually unlock new YouTube features.
I know,
at that
right?
point.
We see 200 more stupid people.
So, you know, I'll just go make 200 fake accounts.
Yeah, right.
And
Yep.
that probably won't hurt the channel.
Yeah, dude, this would be perfect. They'll all watch the show. 200 extra views an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that, though, that if you subscribe to a channel and don't watch their content, it actually could hurt the channel because it shows a lower engagement rate. Wow, this particular platform, I just
don't like him. Me and this platform aren't friends.
It just kind of feel like you jump a little too high for it.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's probably because I still have that super jump on, because there's no point in getting rid of the super jump.
Oh, you know what? How Long to Beat says only 28 hours to beat Kingdom Hearts.
That's right. I still probably like more breach like the 30, 35 hour
It
mark.
averages all styles to be about 35 and a half hours.
Oh.
Completion is to 62 hours. That is almost, well, it's basically a little more than twice as long as the main story. This is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's about right. I can see it.
1,000 people have beat it. See, this is so cool. This is a great site. I mean, it's probably mostly for speedrunners, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I think it's cool. It gives us a good sense of like how many episodes we might get out of a game when we start playing it on the show. Which I think for this one we estimated like maybe 40 to 50 episodes.
Yeah, we'll probably breach more like the 55 mark, I'm thinking.
Yeah, now that we've been into this for a while. Actually, I think we originally estimated it for like 30 to 40. But you know, obviously it's still a little longer than that. That's okay though.
That's just life.
Actually, no, I think we did estimate it for like 60 because 30 hours, 15-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So then by all accords, that would be like, wow.
Well, because if it takes 4 episodes an hour, well, actually.
So that would be like 120 episodes.
Yeah,
but
120 episodes, yeah.
I don't think it'll take us that long.
I'm about to say, like, I'm about to say, Chris, actually, if we're really doing the math, we're talking about like 100 episode playthrough here.
Yeah, I mean, we tend to like, we do any grinding off screen usually, and
yeah,
we often don't hit we go way beyond our 15-minute episode mark.
So consistently.
Yeah, that's all right though. I mean, people seem to like it.
They haven't told us to stop yet, so.
Except for Jim, who calls you stupid.
Well, you know, he doesn't know anything, so it's okay.
Shout out to Jim. Did you see that your coworker was happy about our shout?
Yeah, she talked to me at work about it. I was actually gonna bring that up. She's like, "Oh, I heard you guys said my name. It was so cool."
That episode in particular has like 6 times as many views as most of the rest of the episodes in the series.
What episode was that? Do you remember which Kingdom Hearts episode it was?
Maybe.
I was trying to remember myself. I was like, it was from our last recording session, I think.
That was I think 33.
Okay.
It was either that or 32.
It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart.
I guess I could look it up.
Yeah, that's right. But you guys said...
Oh yeah, they're now wearing their masks.
You should be ashamed.
Well, if you weren't such little pieces of shit.
Oh, they're little bastards.
Yeah, geez. Do you think these are even kids? I think they're just like gremlins that look like kids. You know, like traditional kobolds?
Oh, yeah, right.
How they disguise themselves as children so that they could slowly replace the people's actual children. Kobolds are weird, man.
Dude. What'd I do?
Oh, I was wrong. It was episode... Oh. 29. Wow, yeah, 75 views. It's way more than this show usually gets. Oh, Meta Monstro. This one.
Oh, Meta Monstro, yeah. Damn. Wait, what did I do? Hold on, wait.
I liked Monstro. That was a pretty fun level.
Hey, Monstro's a good one. It's a weird one, but it's a good one.
You'll never find the
Oh, I
green
know
door.
exactly where the green door is.
Does this one require you to see colors?
What?
Was the green door?
Actually, I'm going to replace Jack for a minute here because I want to do something.
No. Are you going to work in the gummy ship finally?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
I think you were saying this off cam, but you were like, I'm going to have to build up the gummy ship.
No, yeah, at some point I'm going to have to build up the gummy ship. And I am not totes excited about it, so.
We have to go down?
Yeah.
Are we going to the, like, holiday door selection?
No, I just have to. No.
That's not a thing that you do in this game, is it?
Not exactly. I'm just gonna jump down. I want to do something. I have purpose.
I'll believe it when I see it.
The purpose is in the porpoise.
Get your porpoise out of here.
Never. I love my porpoise. All these little skeleton dudes. All you little cuties.
Is it just me, or does it feel like most of the worlds that they try to integrate the Heartless just kind of don't fit in?
Yeah, no, not particularly.
They like made the Heartless kind of mummified in this world, and it's like
to be like, oh, spoopy, scary,
yeah, it just kind of feels like a tacked on texture.
Halloweeny.
It's like it's
just like this.
Not really Halloween. It meshes about as well as Sora, Goofy, and Donald. Like they don't really look Halloween towny.
I just all from Mithril Shard. Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
I'm having flashbacks to Final Fantasy 15. A rusty bit. Oh boy. Is that really why you went down there?
No. Well, yes. I wanted to get that done. So right there, we need to jump really right.
Oh, is that like the Oogie Boogie door?
Yeah. So where was that? That was like.
I mean, that means we're not too far from beating this level, right? This world.
Oh, I did not want to do that.
What? Did it teleport you elsewhere?
I'm not sure what just happened, but hey, while I'm here.
Whoa, what was that?
What do you call them?
Is that just like...
That's what do you call them, man? I don't know what it's like.
What do we use it for? Is that a gummy ship?
Like combining stuff. And like,
we haven't done a lot of that.
No, because we don't really have a lot to use yet.
I mean, that's fair.
Maybe I should have. Nah, it's fine. This is one of the best boss battles in the game, so.
Oogie Boogie, give me back the heart. No.
Want it?
Yeah.
Well, then come on over and get it.
Well, then come on over and get it. Ooh. I love it. He's so nasty. I love Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie's such an interesting character design, too, because he's literally just like a burlap sack.
Full of bugs.
Full of bugs. That's it. That's all he is. Speaking of the Heartless not really meshing.
I love him.
You don't belong here.
This is it. This is all I got. Oogie Boogie is my spirit animal. Don't disrespect me. Okay, we have to just oh my god.
Oh boy.
My god.
Oh boy.
Oh god, we gotta kill everything. Oh, I don't think I could.
So is this gonna be a gamble? Like, do you kill all of the Heartless
Oh, you'll
and
see
then
what it
you
is.
hit the what's it called? I can't think of. I'm not a gambling man, so
Dice?
No, the spinny ball thing.
You'll see.
Rotate. You know, fine. I'm gonna look it up.
Ow, well.
Okay, Google. What is the gambling game where you spin the thing with the ball? Roulette. Google knows.
Oh,
I'm glad it understood. That's why I was like, rotate, something, please.
Oh my god, please someone help me.
I'm not totally following this. Oh, I see. So those platforms raise
I'm
up.
being dumb.
So you're trying
Why am I being dumb,
find
Chris?
the platform where
why am I
Oogie
being
is?
dumb? Yeah, why am I being dumb?
Well, that's
Still
I
shot
remember
Donald.
those guys from the
Worth
movie. You got shot still, even though you're off. To the side?
Donald got shot.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck
I did not even notice how low my health was. Where?
So you just have to look up and see where Oogie is, right?
Yeah, that's
That's what you weren't doing.
that's exactly what I was not doing. Exactly.
Oh,
Well, well, none of them know how to jump, I guess.
I mean, we've talked extensively about the AI design. There he is. Oh, so can you trap him? Like, does he ever stop? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm that time.
Interesting.
Got you this time.
Why would he build it so that
Gotcha.
he himself can get trapped?
That time, you fool. No! Didn't do enough!
Donald is, he's gonna die.
Well, Goofy already died. That's about right. That's about right.
Goofy was fine just a second ago.
These guys are all.
Oh.
I meant to jump. I meant to jump. There we go. Just simple jumping. It's not a hard. It's not a hard stage.
Is there animation canceling in this game? Like, if you if you start
Wow.
a swing, can you like dodge or jump out of it before the swing finishes?
I can't see Oogie.
You can't change the camera?
No.
There you go. Just jump.
Did I do it?
I think he changed direction.
Did I do it?
I think he juked you.
He juked me.
He juked you good.
I could.
All right, well, we're at time. Should we just go long and finish this boss battle?
Sure.
Something tells me it's going to be a long boss battle.
Like, and not even out of like I'm dying kind of reasons. Just like,
It is pretty difficult to keep track of him.
well,
And there's a lot of like long waiting periods
you
between like just waiting for these sequences to finish. There you go. Yeah, it's an interesting boss battle. I feel like a lot of the boss battles in this game tend to rely on.
oh my
He
god.
keeps juking you, man. He's
I just
turning
can't
around.
like see him. That's the thing. It's not like
That does seem kind of sucky. Like,
I'm just like
I almost wonder if there was potentially something better they could have done with the camera in that instance.
I do like this battle. I don't remember it being like this long though. Maybe I just am doing poorly.
I think it would help that during the sequence in which you hit the button, if the camera kind of pulled out,
Yeah.
so you got a better scope of everything. And to be fair, that would require some additional scripting, which might have been easier said than done with the camera system that they built. Because who knows, right? Like, if this is an engine built on if it's like a proprietary engine that they made this game with, things like making those mods to a camera. Hey, you got
him
him.
that time.
Yeah, depending on how they built the camera system, right, it may not adapt so easily. And that's
Dang it.
definitely one of those things that's like starting to be the core argument against using proprietary game engines, and why more even AAA developers are using things like Unreal Engine or Unity,
Yeah, right.
because it's like they're just so dynamic. They cut out such a huge portion of development time, and
Just how dumb these guys are.
and oftentimes the tools are way more polished than they would be for a proprietary system. So it's just easier to build games with, even if you're limited. I think you're. Oh wow, nice.
Well, I'm hardly. This is the dumbest shit ever. Literally,
Just
the
keep slapping you
dumbest
down.
shit ever.
Slaps you down, man. Don't
I-
you have a double jump? Oh, you have a high jump.
I have a high jump, and again, there we go.
There you go. At least he still like gives you the time to batter down his health.
Yeah, right.
Even if it takes a while. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, this is only Oogie Boogie Part 1.
Oh, really?
The next part won't come for a little bit, and we'll do that in the next episode.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can hit those dice away.
Yeah, it kind of can do some damage. It just depends on if you get it fast enough.
Oh, that's fair. Ooh. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, dude. Oogie Boogie's
Third-
level.
Third-party game dev tools. I definitely think it's a good idea. We were talking about this at Phosphor maybe last week, because
I get
Phosphor
'em?
is very
Didn't get him.
Phosphor is very much an Unreal Engine kind of studio, and they have good justification for it too.
Yeah.
Which is arguably one of the reasons why Robomoto went out of business,
Oh.
because they were so dead set on building proprietary engines that the developers using the tools for their proprietary engine, it was way too cumbersome to the point where it really hurt dev time, and they just kind of
Really?
hemorrhaged money to the point where now they're basically out of business. I mean, they laid off almost all of their staff a few
that's rough.
years ago. Or maybe I don't remember. I think it was right after they released the latest Tony Hawk game, because the game did not do well.
Did I get him? Yes,
Nice. I really want to have my buddy who worked at Robomoto on the show.
Yeah, we really should.
And have him play Tony Hawk.
I would love to just kind of hear about his experiences too, you know?
And that's why I find a lot of value in getting those guys on the show.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
like, they've been through some shit. Like, I've worked at some not so fantastic studios, but honestly, I didn't take away a lot of like bad stuff from them. It was mostly just like they treated QA teams poorly.
Which is always
but then,
rough.
I mean, it's rough, but like it's not entirely unexpected. Whereas like the rest of the studio's practices weren't inherently bad. Like Spooky Cool was a pretty good company, and they had some smarter business practices, even if I don't agree or didn't agree with the types of games that they wanted to make. And that's why I left them, because
Right.
they made online gambling games. It's like,
And that
that's
wasn't
not
your
really,
style.
it's not my jam. I don't really feel comfortable making gambling games.
That had to be your jam.
But I still liked the Facebook game that we
Yeah.
made.
Well, it's just, yeah, I mean, it's good you're still proud of the work that you did, because some people don't even get that far. They're like, nope.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got all three.
And before that, I worked at Music Dealers, which wasn't a game studio, but they worked with a game studio. And
Oh.
it was basically a company that it doesn't exist anymore, so I don't feel bad shit talking them. But they were a company that relied on interns. It was like 95%
no
intern
joke.
workforce, which is super sketchy and
Yeah,
really
that's really
uncool.
strange.
And like I think the only employees were like the three owners and then a graphic designer. Shout out to Melissa, who I still talk to. She's friends
Oh.
with one of the devs I went to school with.
That's
Or
cool.
she's the sister of one of the friends I had at school. It just ended up working at the same company that I was at, which was kind of weird. But yeah, man, it's weird. But then you get studios like Robomoto, where them as a company, they're not inherently bad. Like there's some really good people that run that studio, and they just made unfortunate choices that ended up hurting the company. And at the time, they didn't know that it was gonna hurt the company in quite such a way.
Right, they just thought at the time, oh, this is gonna work for us.
Yeah, and so you get a lot of devs that come out of that studio feeling scarred from the experience.
I'm
'cause
sure.
like this poor guy like was breaking his back trying to get things out because he was one of the only programmers on the team
Yeah, no, I'm
for
sure,
a
man.
AAA quality game. Like that's a lot of work. But yeah, it's crazy. The Chicago AAA scene needs some work still. Ever since Midway died.
What is? Oh, he's healing himself.
Oh,
Dang.
piece of
Not a
shit.
lot though. Not a lot.
Yeah,
But-
it wasn't too bad at all. I mean, in a way, it's kind of nice because it means you didn't really have to fight much.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That time was a lot.
Yeah, you're
better.
dealing more damage to him anyway than
yeah.
what he healed. So, oh, will you do it?
No, I would have done it last time, but that just was not in the cards.
You're doing good though. This isn't a very tough fight. It's just
No, it's just annoying.
yeah, it's kind of a laborious fight. I'm curious to see what Wave 2 is like. I do like how they switch things up with the traps.
Oh yeah, no, I love this level. Like I said, this is probably my favorite boss fight.
It does feel a lot closer to what the fight in the movie was like compared to some of the other bosses we fought so far. Oh yeah, he's juking you. There you go.
Got him.
Like the
He's dead.
Jafar fight kind of felt not so...
Jafar fight's super easy too. On top of that, there we go.
I mean, it was also just kind of tedious.
Oh, yeah,
and-
absolutely.
and weird.
All right, so the question of the day.
Well, we gotta wait for this cutscene to finish.
Oh yeah, as we do.
Let's see what his second form is. Ooh, bugs.
Second form, I see just. Oh yeah, we will.
Oh, like is there more to this level?
It's like another part of the boss. Yeah, it's like a second boss.
Oh, I see. Ew. Ah, God, that still freaked me out as a kid.
Oh, dude, right?
Just.
So, oh, that's you.
So that heart was a failure after all. Oh. You gained the holy cricket?
Holy circlet.
Circlet, thank you. I'm not reading right today. I'm still sick. Leave me alone.
As we nonchalantly walk out of the murder house.
That was a very calm walk out.
Yes.
Like, what? Why is this such a long cinematic of them walking? Da 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 dot 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 dot. Whoa, that's not what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Oogie Boogie. Oh no, ew. It's like horribly misshapen now.
Yep.
Well, how did he get so big?
Look, it's been with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark globs. So we just have to destroy those things, right?
All right,
And
well,
we'll
we'll call
stop
this
there.
episode here
Yeah,
because it's
question- sorry, been
11
long.
minutes over.
Yeah, already been a long episode.
That's
so question of the
all right.
day.
Question of the day, what did you think of the first form of Oogie Boogie in the boss battle, especially how it compares to the film?
Absolutely, absolutely. So guys, please comment on the question of the day and your thoughts about Kingdom Hearts and Nightmare Before Christmas. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye!
Goodbye.